the big update here is that they've now told us that there are no injuries of civilians or firefighters at this time. Before, it was just that there were no reported injuries, meaning they didn't tell us about any. Now they're telling us no injuries. That's an important distinction and very good news that there are no injuries. That being said, still very much an active fire. We've got smoke billowing out of this warehouse, and we've got dozens of firefighters. In fact, they tell us that 75 firefighters were on the scene. They've been here for probably three and a half hours at this time. It's what they're calling extended suppression, meaning they're going to be working for hours on end to try and keep this fire down. We do have the chopper up above, and I want to show you that so you can get the full picture, see what it looks like from another angle. This is a massive, massive warehouse that belongs to C&D Recovery. On Yelp, they say that this company specializes in recycling and disposal of construction and demo debris. So things like metals and lumber and bricks, concrete, asphalt, it all comes here to be recycled and disposed of. So right now they are spraying water. You can see them doing that if we come back live and see Nick's shot here of the warehouse. They're spraying water, trying to put out the flames here. Water has been a big issue. We've been talking about it all morning because there's a limited water supply around here. So they've had to bring in tankers to try and get enough water to combat this blaze. Definitely adding another obstacle here for all of these firefighters who are working hard. Again, this was a 2-alarm fire, which is a pretty big fire that basically they need backup. Two departments here. Again, 75 firefighters that are working to put this out, and all morning we've been here. The smoke's still billowing out at least from my perspective, the same pace as when we first got here. So a long road ahead. We'll keep you guys updated throughout the morning. What I can tell you is that over the last hour, we've not seen this slow down. There's still a lot of there are like flames in there, and we want to let Nick sort of zoom in and show you from this angle. You could really see some of the flames that are gathering inside right there, as well as all of that smoke that's just billowing out. And then I'm going to ask Nick sort of pan right to show basically what we can't see. If you look at these windows on the right side of it, you'll see that orange glare indicating that there's a lot more fire inside of this warehouse than we can see from right here. And that makes sense with all of this smoke that's just coming out, this dark black smoke coming out of the warehouse. I do believe we also have the chopper on scene, so you can get a look at what it looks like from up top, all the visuals of this warehouse. Look, so this is the site of C&D Recovery, and according to Yelp, it's a company that specializes in recycling and disposal of construction and demolition debris. So that's stuff like metals and lumber and bricks, concrete, asphalt. I would imagine there is substantial damage inside, and one of the big obstacles that they're facing right now, and as we're talking about this, why don't we bring it back down to our live camera here, because you might be able to see that they're spraying water into the facility now. One of the problems that they've been facing is water. Basically, there's limited amount of water on site, and so they've been doing tanking operations, which basically mean bringing in tankers of water to try and combat these flames. At least from our angle, we haven't seen water being sprayed until now for much of the last half hour to 45 minutes. So it's hard to say whether on other sides of the building where we can't get access they've been spraying or not. But here, you know, we've been watching these flames, and just now it's being put out, and it's really been a question of water. Where are they going to get it? Because they certainly need it to put out this fire. So guys, this is still definitely a developing situation here at this warehouse. We'll for now send it back to you, but really a big battle up ahead for these firefighters.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that there's no water on site there, and you did say no injuries, right?
So no injuries have been reported. We always want to be careful, you know, to declare that early, but none have been reported, which is certainly good news.